What's up everyone, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Horizon 5 once again, and in today's video I just kind of wanted to step back and revisit a video that I've done a long time ago. Basically when this game first came out, and I ended up making a video of the most expensive drift build in the game. I think I've done this back on Horizon 4 as well, when they brought out some crazy, ridiculously expensive cars. Or I think it was the Ferrari 250 GT, if I remember correctly. I think that's what it was. I don't even remember exactly when I ended up doing it, but that's, I think, the most expensive car in Horizon 4. Now in Horizon 5, they ended up making the Shelby Daytona the most expensive car in the game. Until now. A little while back, they ended up bringing out a brand new car into the game. And for whatever reason, you can actually purchase this car. So you don't really have to earn it or get it through the seasonal, playlist and stuff like that, the festival playlist. You can actually just buy it, straight up buy it. Now, I already have this car, right? The car is already in my garage. I already own it. Go to Mercedes. Go over here. It is the Mercedes 300 SLR. Now, I've made a video on this in the past. And like I said, you could have literally just unlocked this car. Now, there's probably other ways to get this thing. You can probably get it through the auction house and stuff like that. But today's video is about spending as much money as possible to make this thing into a drift car. And like I said, the most expensive drift build in Forza Horizon 5 is now updated to that car being the most expensive one. And this is how you get it. If I go into the car collection and I hop up, actually, here it is. Here's the Daytona. If I go ahead and try to buy this, 30 million. So this is what the old video was based on. Now that Mercedes, I go over to Mercedes and the 300 SLR. If I go to purchase this, it's a whopping 143 million credits to buy this thing brand new from the car collection screen. It is the most expensive purchase you can make in Horizon 5, I think. There's nothing else that I can think of that is more expensive than this. I've checked other cars and stuff like that, and this is obviously, like I said, it's new into the game, and there's nothing that comes close. The closest thing was literally that Daytona, which was 30 million, and this is a 113 million extra to that. So this is what the video is going to be about. The most expensive drift build in Forza Horizon 5. Updated to 2022, I guess. But anyway, let's buy this thing. Again, that's 143 million. I really want to see exactly how much money I'll end up spending on this thing. So that's 143 million, right? 143. Oh my god. Okay, and I'm going to save that in my calculator, and we're going to do stuff to that right now. So let's change over to it. We'll obviously change over to the stock one. So we have that one there, and then the stock one, which is right here. A-class. Let's just hope that we can actually do stuff to it. I really want to see if I can legitimately upgrade this thing and change it to do other things. I wanted to actually be able to slide this thing and all that stuff. Car mastery. We can also get a wheel spin out of this thing to at least get some of our money back and an extra 75,000 credits. But let's hop over into the festival. I need to try and do stuff to it. Like I said, I need to get this thing to slide. I need to get it to go sideways. Okay, so most expensive drift build. First and foremost, most important thing, does it have drift suspension? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That is the most important thing with this thing. We'll do weight reduction. We'll do everything that needs to be done on this car to get it to be as light as possible and to get it to be quick as well. I actually even like the little roll cage, which I might add on. I know it adds a tiny bit of weight, which is only 13 kilos, but I'll add it on. It looks kind of cool. That I'm probably not going to adjust yet, because I'm probably going to engine swap this thing. Do something else. I'm not going to go and drivetrain swap it. I'm going to keep it front engine rear wheel drive. So I think I can change all this stuff now. What is it? Is it a 5-speed? I think it's a 5-speed, because it doesn't give me the option for a 5-speed race transmission. It only goes up from 6 and up. You could even do the drift transmission, which is a bit shit, to be honest, if you ask me. I'm gonna do that, and then here I'm just gonna put the off-road diff, because that just fully locks it and I don't have to do anything. As for the tires, how much power am I gonna squeeze out of this thing actually before we do any of that, just so we can see. So we can engine swap this thing now. We put 6.2 liter V8 in it. I think this is the Mercedes engine. I don't think this is the LS. So we could put a newer Mercedes AMG engine in it, or we could put this super, I guess, engine in it. The 2J that's like all done up. I'm pretty sure that's what this engine is. Like a heavily modified super engine. Or we can put the AMG engine in it. I mean, which was more expensive? You know what I mean? Like, if we're doing this based on what's the most expensive thing, I might just go ahead and do that. Visually, I don't really want to change anything. I don't think Aero's going to do much. I feel like we're going to be putting down a lot of power. This engine always, I know for a fact, has a stupid amount of power. And even if I upgrade it fully as well, 1,270 horsepower. We need some good tires for this thing. I don't know why this game's recently been doing this. I'm not pressing anything, by the way, right now on my controller. It just does this. Like, it just gets more buggy with every update that they do. And it's just every time we go into any of this stuff. So, the stock tires are okay. Anything else that we changed to, except for the drag tire compound, by the looks of things, and the street tire compound, somehow the street tire compound is worse than the tires that we have now. I guess these are like the vintage race tires that we have on this thing. Not really. Because look, we have these ones over here. Vintage white wall tire. That's so cool. I kind of want to put these on because I feel like it'll be so fun to try drive it with those tires on it. We can also go really wide with the tires. We can do 235s in the front. I feel like we need this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I feel like we kind of need to have a little bit more grip. I did get rid of some grip obviously with those tires that we have there, but I also just I want this thing to actually handle okay as well. I don't want to go ahead and I don't even know if I want to change the wheels though. The wheels are literally like vintage. The I can't remember what they're called. They're like wire wheels, whatever they're called. Someone can tell me down in the comments. I don't even know if I want to change the wheels to something else. These actually don't even look that bad. Or these. I actually don't really mind like lots of like really like multi-spoke wheels. I don't think they look bad at all on this car. And these ones don't actually make it look like crazy modern either. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put these wheels on it. Because why not? Because why not? And I think we're pretty much done. Wheel size, I definitely don't want to change it. Oh my god, that looks so weird. It looks so weird with the tire wall being so tiny. Okay, I'm gonna leave those the way they are. There. Again, we could probably spend a little bit more money just by changing some other things. But if I want to get this thing to drive normally and actually look fairly alright, I think I'm going to keep it there like that. So that's another 101,000 credits. Install setup. So what is our final amount here? Plus 101,150. That puts us at 143,101,150 credits. Jesus Christ. That is so expensive. I might have to change tires. We'll see. Because these tires seem like they're gonna be a bit poo for this, especially with 1200 horsepower, all going to the rear wheels. I'm gonna go ahead and soften my my tires a little bit, get rid of some tire pressure. We'll see how that helps. I'm gonna bring my gears out as well, because apparently my top speed is 26 miles per hour. Brilliant. Everything else here, I'm just gonna adjust ever so slightly. Probably not everything. We'll see what it drives like. If I need to change tires, I probably will end up coming back and changing tires because yeah, I feel like it might need it with all this power. But this is it. This is our build. Okay. I mean, it ain't terrible. It really isn't bad. That's not bad at all, actually. I mean, I'm doing a really high speed drifting here. And obviously I'm going to be testing this thing out on the car drift zone at the very top of the mountain. Over in front of us. But, like I said, it's actually not bad at all. Have lots of control. it's the power that makes it funny for me. Having this much power. What are these? Slows down a lot actually. I tried to see what the tires are like, you know, lateral grip with these tires. I want to see what they're like. So basically holding handbrake going sideways, see how much it actually slows down, but it slows down quite a lot. So that's the one thing that drag tires, for example, the drag slicks. That's why a lot of people use those type of tires for sliding. In a straight line, you'll have a lot of grip. But as soon as they go sideways, you have like no grip at all. And these will slide for days just doing that with the drag slicks. It's actually it's really easy. It's really, really easy to drive. It's definitely not. I'm trying to figure out stuff that I need to change, but I don't think I need to change anything at the moment. Very basic tune setup on this thing. I haven't like done anything crazy with the tune. I haven't adjusted anything to be very, very specific to this car. Whatever I just did there is super, super basic. If you want to start, you know, building drift cars and stuff like that, you can start just by doing literally exactly what I just did there, and then you can adjust stuff according to each car. What's funny about this car though, what I just realized, that this is the animation for the full lock, by the way. So basically it has no full lock. But if I go and actually accelerate, you can see what my actual radius is with this thing. It turns in so much tighter than what the wheels are actually turned like. It's the stupidest thing in the world. Because the animation doesn't make the tires go further than what you're seeing on the screen. But the actual car itself is turning more than what the tires are doing. If that makes sense. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. Let's bring it down the hill and see what it's like to slide with some, I guess, tighter corners. Interesting stuff. Let's see how our 143 million credit drift build is like. I know for a fact people in this video are gonna be like, I got this car because I got the festival playlist, I got it for free, I can't believe you spent that much money on it. That's why at the very beginning I had to make sure that I said that I already own the car, you know what I mean? Because I knew people were gonna say that. It's just inevitable. It's just inevitable that someone is gonna say that. Because I remember in the previous video that I made with the Shelby, people were like, I can't believe you bought this car. I got it from the auction house for 100 credits. Like literally just stuff like that. And I'm like, that's that's literally not the point of the video. Then it'll be a drift build with a car that I didn't spend any money on. You know what I mean? The whole point of the video is to spend as much money on a drift build as I possibly can. Obviously, most of it going to the purchase of the car. And that's what this is. This is really good, actually. What's the balance like on it, actually? I want to see. Because, I mean, it's a pretty old car. 48%. 48% if you have a look. And weight is only 817 kilos, which I completely forgot how lightweight this thing. Because it feels like it. It feels like it changes directions very easily and very quickly. And 48% is very good. It's almost a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. So basically, front and rear weight balance on this thing. That's probably why it feels so good. Lots of power. I was gonna say, fourth gear is... it's brilliant for it. Lots of slip as well from those tires, so... just be careful if you're doing this yourself. 4-speed, the drift transmission could have probably been okay with this. It's just my gear ratios would have been really, really long. And I kind of like them the way they are right now. This is lovely to drive. Super, super smooth. Very easy to transition. I thought the grip was going to be so much worse than this. Seriously. I seriously thought that the grip was going to be much worse. Especially since we changed the tires that were technically worse rated grip-wise. But it's so easy to get the hang of this thing. Like, it didn't even take me, like, any time at all to get used to this thing. Because it has so much power, I could push myself out of corners so easy. And take these really, really long slides. So this here is usually a challenge with some cars. This thing is absolutely killing it. Those tires like throw me off though. Sorry, not tires. The front wheels throw me off a lot. Because you see them turning in and you can see how much steering angle you actually have versus the amount that the game literally gives you, and it just throws you off because you feel like you're not going to make it. And you feel like you're just going to spin out, but you're not. Oh my god. See, this is another one of those corners where it's like, if you don't have the power for it, you're not making it through the entire thing. It's like, I even pushed myself wide on that. Very, very good car. I can't remember what the Daytona was like when I ended up building that before, but seriously, this is a really easy car to drive. Super, super easy to slide as well. I think I actually really enjoyed this thing when I was driving it as like a race car as well. And I made a video specifically on this car when it was released in the game a little while back. Look at that, staying on the outside lane and everything, lots of control over. It's a really good car. Really, really good car. If you manage to get one of these things for free and you haven't actually driven it yet or anything like that, try it, either as a race car or as a drift build. I honestly think you won't regret it. Super, super good car. I like it. I really, really like it. I was actually very surprised at how well this thing turned out to be. Again, like I said, with a super basic tune, I haven't actually done anything with it. Would I change anything on it? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what else I would change on it. Maybe adjust it so I can transition a tiny bit quicker. That could possibly be just me even playing with the sim steering instead of regular steering, you know? Well, that is it, everybody. Thank you for watching today's video of the most expensive drift build on Horizon 5. Yeah, not much. Not much has changed since the other drift build. It's just that we have a much more expensive car that we bought this time around compared to what we had before. I actually really like this thing. It drives really, really well. For the amount of money that this thing costs, you'd expect it to be decent. But yeah, this is the most expensive car in the game at the moment, and I'm pretty sure if I go into my stats, it'll probably say that as well. Yeah, there it is. Most valuable car is the Mercedes Benz 300 SLR, which is what I'm driving right now. And I have two of these stupid things. So I think now what I'm going to do with this car, because I've finished with it, I can go ahead and do this. I'm going to swap over to this car because I don't think I can do what I was going to do with that. Yep, I'm just going to go over here. I don't care that I've received a gift. I appreciate the gift, but I don't really want it. I want to give it away. What did I get though?
Wow, that's generous.
It just is gonna be
That's
something,
the spirit of Horizon,
something
isn't it?
stupid.
Shall we send a thank you?
Yeah, go on then. What did I get? Ooh, okay, thank you. I've had two of these because I think the thing was bugged, and I wasn't able to actually do the the weekly challenge with it. So I remember I think I bought another one because I thought I needed like a completely stock one. Anyway, now go over here, go to this. I'm gonna give it to any new players. Hope you enjoy this game as much as I do. There you go, whatever. And I'll use My gamer tag. Come on. And there you go. Some random person is going to receive the most expensive drift belt in the game. Well, that's it, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe. If you like this one, like it. And show your support on it. But that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching again. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.